Grassy notes, Cohiba twang. Again to another episode in the series of Viva Enthusiasts. Now, my friends, I want to give a big shout out to my fellow aficionados, connoisseurs, and of course enthusiasts. And on today's channel, we are continuing with the theme of the month on Cohiba. And on today's episode, we have something really good for you. We are going to sample something from the Linea Classic line, which today will be the Cohiba Robustos. The Robustos is a 1989 release, the same year as the Esplendidos, and follows the standard Habanos Robustos format, which is a 4 7/8 inches by 50 ring gauge. This is also part of Cohiba's Linea Classic line, which is the reason why we are sampling today, as we are sampling a product that comes from their Classic line. These cigars come in a varnished slide lid cap box of 25, and also come in two types of display box. A aluminium tubos, which comes in a 15 box with 5 packs of 3 cardboard cigars with 3 aluminium tubos, which was released in 2014, and also comes in a 15 display box of 5 cardboard packs of 3 cigars which are in there. Now, as you can see, the pack is quite big. When I originally received this, I thought straight away this was a lot bigger than normal Robustos, and it's quite it's got a good spongy feel, as you can see. It is a Colorado wrapper, although it does look a little bit darker on the camera, and comes with very visible veins and seams, and the odd few water spots, as you can see here. It has a little bit of a messy triple cap. It has a little bit of a touchy, messy triple cap. The aromas on this was cow dung, tobaccos, agricultural aromas, and a slight touch of hay on the foot. Now, this cigar came to me by a friend, Woven, and although it's only come to me in the last week and had a week in my specialist 62% conditions, this is a cigar which has, at this stage, pretty much 4 years of age, with the cigar coming out of ARS December 2017 box date. So guys, we are lit, as you can see. That's only just the first half. Let me just calm down. Let me calm down. This has the most amazing feel in your hand, in your mouth, I think I've ever had.
Unbelievable.
That's why I'm giggling, because I'm giggling. You guys won't get it, but I'm giggling because I remember I was out with my Tesco Taylor and the rest of the boys, and shout out Prawn. It's the first time he had one of these, and we was at number 6 Cavendish, and I think they were from about the same age. I don't know what the month was, but they were about the same age, 2017. And he was coming some flavours, he was lovely, and my Tesco Taylor, he always used to say, I love a Robustos, with a good bit of age, they're really good. And I've got to say, as soon as I was lighting up, and you know when, well, yeah, you should know anyway, if you're doing it by jet, but obviously I always do it by matches. And when I puff, the aromas, and it was just like a warm, toasty feel that was just so much more nicer than that Partagas toasty I had. It was just that warm toasty feel with a bit of spread in there. It's just so smooth, it's very warm. It's a shame you guys can't see none of the Rafael Gonzalez 88. One of them obviously was a root, one was a vlog, but I had that warm bready feeling. Oh my gosh, it just gives such an amazing feeling to you straight away. Grassy notes, Cohiba twang. Lovely toasty tobaccos. I don't know why I'm giggling so much. Just I've had a long week and I really just couldn't wait to get into this. And I was supposed to do this for quite a few hours before, so I was hoping it was going to be half decent when I get there. But my gosh, I don't even know what a new wine tastes like, because I've never tasted 2020, 19 or 21. But my gosh, buttery, gives a grassy retro as well, a little bit off the nose when you're initially taking the draw.
A absolutely stupendous confectionery.
That Cohiba twang. What did I tell you guys? I told you guys. I told you guys. When Cohiba do it right and it's done properly, it just can't be beat. I told you. Yes, it's only had 1 week. I've only had it 1 week. 1 week in the Humidor, but 62s, man. 62s. What I tell you guys, 62s is the way to go with this master. It's the way to go, man. This intro just gone on so long, but let me just give you one more, because I can't even. It's just the feeling is so sensational.
Sensational.
It's so sensational that it gives you kind of lost for words of gathering up what's going on. There's more things going on than what I'm telling you, but I can't seem to tell you because it's just making me giggle how good this is. That Cohiba twang. Ground black peppers is so succulent. White pepper, it's got a bit more of a white pepper. A dash of red chili. It's almost like a cayenne pepper in there as well, but the way it comes, it's not even harsh and it's just so smooth and succulent. It's almost juicy. It's almost a juicy peppery taste, but it just gives that pepper taste. There's earth coming in as well. It's coming in. I know it's going to come in much later in the blend. I can feel it. It's just poking and pricking and letting you know I'm around. I'm coming later, but you know, the peppers is kind of dominating the flavors here, with that unbelievable grassy Cohiba twang. Vanilla-y, it's buttery. That earth is so smooth when it comes around with that ground pepper. It's so smooth. I might as well just retire for the year and just say, yeah, this is the winner. Yeah, the burn is getting a little bit off. In its defense, like I said, it only had a week in my conditions, and it is a lot more warmer than I did the Esplendidos. It's a lot more warmer where I am right now. But yeah, wow. See you in a bit, folks. So, calm down, I've relaxed. And we're here at the second stage. This is where we're at. I did just touch it up a little. When I was writing, kind of left it a little bit long. And as I told you, it's got quite a thick pack. So I just slight rodded it. I mean, the draw is fine. It really is fine, but I just got a little bit greedy, and I wanted more to come out. Not necessarily of the burning end. I just kind of wanted it more from the cap to come out. So I just slightly rodded it, but I'm not gonna score points down necessarily for the draw. It's just, it was fine. I've used that before, probably with Scars Lady, but I just wanted a little bit more open. Output, fantastic. Darkish ash, this one. I know the light there is making it look lighter, but in all, it's got like a whitish grey, and then it's quite dark. It's quite dark in the ash. Now, so as we come to second stage, Cohiba has let me know, the Robustos, sorry, has let me know it's in Linea Classica and it's a full blend. It's let me know it's full body blend, meaning it's full bodied, whatever word you say, guys, but it's let me know. Now, I did tell you earlier that the earth was knocking the door and it was telling me it's coming. You know, I'm just making you aware. It was like, it was just coming. It wasn't sporadic. It was just poking through, sort of it was allowing you to know what's coming next. That's how it was coming to me. Like, it was letting me know, okay, it's bouncing around in the drawer with all those other flavors, but it's not coming through yet. But this is what is gonna come. It sort of gave me a preview of what to come, and so gave, like I said, so it has done. So it's left that beautiful warm honey breads. It was like nice honey spread, warm on like a warm toast bread. That cayenne, white pepper and ground red chili has gone. That lovely creamy You know, you get that creamy, vanilla, cedary, grassy Cohiba twang. That has left as well. There is grassy notes there, but it comes at the right at the end of the retro and of the nose. So you get it's literally predominantly earth, ground pepper, and then right at the touch the end you get that grass. I'm just giving another one. Actually, it's changing a bit actually now. The earth is, as the earth tails off, it's coming very soft. It was quite strong, not necessarily punching and punchy, but it was a strong delivery. Now it's still strong, very full flavoured, full bodied delivery. Strength, medium to full, depends how you are. But the earth is tailing off at the very end, and that Cohiba twang of those grassy notes. I see it's not coming through, but it's like it's coming through that, you know, the Cohiba twang. You know the Cohiba twang. It's coming through just very gently, very gently. Just give one more. Just hope this ash don't fall off of me. Thank you, Wolvie. Honestly, thank you, Wolvie. This, by the way, it's very good so far. I'm very enjoying it. Yeah, it's really encompassing that mixture of Cohiba blend. The way it does it, I'm not even trying to sound fanboy here, but it does it so magically. The way the earth softly goes away, like it's broken down. That harsh, it was never harsh, but just that I'm just trying to get for you guys to understand. It's like a strong, harsh, but it wasn't harsh earth, and it's like. As the draw goes out, it just delicately breaks it down, and as it's breaking down, that grassy Cohiba twang is sort of mixing in between, and it's sort of like this. It goes away and it kind of mixes in between, and then this bit is the Cohiba twang. It leaves you off on the draw. It's very intriguing. It's very intriguing. You know, it's not even something I'm trying to make like too much notice. It's just like the way it's delivering. I'm just trying to give you guys a picture of how it is. I mean, the thing is, I can't tell you how a 2019, 2020 and 2021 Robustos are. I haven't had one. Now I have been told, I have read mainly that 20 to 2021 Robustos are just sublime right now. They're just out of this world. They are pretty much, from what I've read, they are like this without the aging, and even better. You know, this has already got 4 years on it now, 2017, like I said. So, you know, but the wrappers I've seen from the 2021s are a lot more Maduro in colour. But yeah, this is very nice. I know some of you are going to be thinking, Esplendidos or this. It is shorter, though. It is the problem. God, I'm finding it a little bit hard to even score this coming into it, because the Esplendidos has longer. So when I kept telling you, it kept changing, you know, it just literally kept changing all the time. It kept changing up and down and bringing things in, taking something out, bringing something else back in. It had longer to develop those things. Robustos is shorter, so it doesn't quite have that time. It's kind of got to rush a little bit the way it is, but it's not rushing. It's just doing it how it is. It's very good, very good. The burn is pretty much corrected from when I gave it a little bit of a change there. But yes, guys, very nice. Well, that earthy note is changing now. Where it was more of like a generic strong earth, it's now very grassy, soily. Remember I told you guys about that green beans? Oh, actually no. I don't think you'll see that review yet. Okay. Gave the cat away there. So so you get this when you get green beans, right? And you get like fresh green beans, it has that earthy kind of taste because it's come from the soil. Whether you get it from the supermarket and it's packed or you get it fresh, when you go to open a packet or you take the green beans and you go to wash them and you smell them, good green beans has that nice, well, I don't know if it's nice, but it has that sort of earthy, soily taste, like that freshness taste. This is what this is given, that it reminds me of green beans. It really does. Yeah, gives you a lot that green beany sort of earthy, soily taste. So yeah, guys, I've gone too much for this, but we'll catch you guys up later on. Take care. So guys, we're here. Pretty much touching last stage now. Pretty much coming into the last third. Just quick wrap up the second third. It's just gone really earth, really. Stayed on with that earth that I was saying to you, and it's carried on with that green bean, earthy, Cohiba, grassy flavour that comes off with that earth. It's really strong with that green bean, grassy note twang. You're really strong, that comes through both ways via the draw and via the retro. Draw still good. Output is good. Don't know if the camera's gonna really pick that up. Don't think the camera's gonna pick that up. That's fine. It is good. This last third needs to change though. It needs. I want it to bring back some of those early flavors, early mid phase, first third flavors where it was making me giggle and laugh of just how great it was. It's fallen a little bit short at the moment. I mean, I haven't scored it, but I'm just saying through the feel, it's falling short at the moment of my two best top Robustos that I love and have scored highly this year. The D4, Patargas D4 is a 24.3 out of 25. After the original Habanos Robustos series, which you guys can read in the blog, I'll put that all in the blog. I then had another one about a month later from the same batch, and it performed unbelievably. It was so good. Originally was a vlog. I had an issue with the video, so I couldn't put the video up. The Roman Julieta Salt Churchill, 23.5, consistently has performed well throughout the year. It's just fantastic. I haven't had one recently. I can't remember if I had one about a few months ago. I can't remember, but it's consistently been great. This is just falling a little bit short at the moment. It's around it, but I fallen a little bit short. I needed to really give me something in this last third, and you know, it can be battling those two definitely, but it's still enjoyable. I'm still really enjoying it. I just want a little bit more something, just something to come through, vanilla, cedar, something like that to come through, and then, you know, it can really be the wonder that it started with. So I'll catch you guys up in the last third. Sorry, my friends, at the last stage, and as I'm speaking to you, well, I've taken the band off, as you can see. Came off fairly easily, really. A little bit, but it was very, very easy. Came off very, very easy. Now I'm just about to come and give you my score. And it's just changed. It's just changed a little bit now. And give me a biscuit flavour. So let me just take a few more puffs. You have to bear with me for a moment, guys, because this is quite important. It's going to change the score slightly. I've had a few puffs now, and I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a one puff fluke. Let me just have one more just to make a final decision. Okay. Have a little change there. Okay, folks, so I had to take a little pause, have a couple of digest what was going on, just readjusted my score. I had to wait a little bit longer for that change, like I was saying, but in the end, we get that change. Now, I told you it was going with that earth. Now, as we've got down to this real last third, it has gone really strong with that earth. That earth is no more soft and decadent and, you know, move off that green bean, grassy, Cohiba, grass twang. It's just gone straight full on generic earth. It did lose that grassy flavour and it just went straight full earth. Then changed around and played around a little bit of bringing that back in. And I was like, okay, so it's going to end that way. And as I was, just before I came on the video and I was about to end it, it just was coming with a note. And as I was puffing in there, so I was puffing a few, just wanted to just make sure it wasn't a fluky puff. It's changed again right at the end. It is now earthy, but very leathery, very leathery, like a black leather jacket coat. It's almost like a wax. If you got like a barber coat or something, you got something like a jacket coat that's got that sort of waxy leathery. Gives that aroma when you smell it. Gives that aroma taste, and it has that flavour. Also, a bit of wood as well. I can't quite distinguish what wood it is. It's not oaky, it's not cedary at all. It's got some type of woody taste in there. And the meat flavour that's in it, it's got some biscuit flavour. And the biscuit, it's like squashed a bit. So it's like earth, biscuit, and then it gets squashed at level. That level really takes over. And it just changes that blend. It changes the score with the way how it complexes the flavour profile, how it complexes, how it transitions over into this. It's quite hot, so. Retro, exactly the same. It's almost like a mahogany wood. A mahogany. That was the first thing that came to mind when I was thinking about it. I was like, it's woody. Let me just, maybe just, sometimes you get a first thing. Let me just think a little bit and have a few more and let it digest around. It's like a mahogany wood that it comes with. So wrapping this up, the burn has gone. It's just even touching up. It's just got a bit temperamental, so I have to knock it down. 4.8 out of 5. Deconstruction has been 5 out of 5. Yes, it was a little bit tight for me. I did open it a little bit, but in all generalness, I've had this tightness before. I just wanted a little bit more. It was just a personal preference why I decided to open up a little. So I opened up a little bit. 5 out of 5. Flavor profile, I've changed it from a 4.5 to a 4.8 because it came with that biscuit note and that leather which wasn't there before in any other, so that's an extra notes coming in. It complexes the way it comes in with this transition. Transitions well with that earth, especially that it's at that strong part now, that mahogany wood and biscuit flavour. So 4.5 went to 4.8. Transition has gone up from 4.3 to 4.5 because of that extra note. And finish Probably marking this down, 4.3. I'm going to go 4.5 on that as well, actually, guys. So I'm going to go 4.5. I'm actually going to change that up because it's given an extra note. The output has just been phenomenal. Look at that. Creamy plepharas. Even right down to the nub, basically, is still giving that creamy plephara smoke output. So I did go a little bit harsh on that, but yeah, I'm going to say that's a 4.5. So altogether, guys, that is 4.72 out of 5, or 23.6 out of 25. So it has by 0.1 beat the short Churchill, and on that score is currently holding on joint with the Asher Artman Connoisseur 2, which was a fabulous, beautiful smoke. If you haven't already seen that review, please go check it out. It's in the Connoisseur series. That was my favourite Connoisseur of all of them. It's been a pretty good, fantastic, lovely cigar. Not beating the Esplendidos, no. The Esplendidos had a bit more going to it. Granted, it does have 2 and 1/8 of an inch extra to give a bit more output. Transition a bit more nicely. Just have to transition this last part, but that last part would have been a bit more like 3 inches in, 3.5 inches in, 4 inches in Esplendidos. So, you have to respect that. This is only 4 and 7/8 inches. It's not even 5 inches. It's not even a 5-incher. So it has to put a lot in that small. It's sort of a small, small length, small event, and it's a 50 gauge. Almost gave away the other one there. I've got in the channel I've already done, and it only just beat that other one, by the way, and you'll see it. But obviously the Esplendidos is a 47 gauge. This is a 50 gauge, so it's got a bit more bigger. It's the smaller gauges obviously give a bit more better pronounced flavor. The Siglo 2 is a 24.1. That's a 42 gauge Petit Corona, so it's really going to deliver that flavors. What missed us to be a 24 and to be a leader is those early beautiful flavors that was making me giggle. I would have just loved that back more. I would have just loved that a bit more back in the second or the third. Just having a little bit more of that would have really just put this at the top. It really would have. But we have to respect, I've only had this a week in my conditions. 62% relative humidity, like I keep saying, is the way to go. So Cohiba at 62 can't be beat. So yeah, that's my overall opinion. The other one now, I'm gonna have a long time with that. I always wanted a cab box of Robustos, even though I hadn't really had them, and I always knew I would just like it. I just knew from when I had a Siglo 2, even though that's a Siglo line and this is a classic line, I just knew that I would like them. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, there was something about it, I just knew I don't want it. And this really makes me want, it's that first part of that first third, that first mid phase, that first third, just shows me that I need a box of these ASAP. I really do. Obviously 5 years of this has got 4 years of age on it, so the age really hasn't big factor to do with it. However, like I said, I've read that 19, especially 2020 and 2021 boxes have just been sublime and don't need age. They're just fantastic off straight away. So yeah, I'm gonna need to do some hunting and get some gold coins and some dollars into to find a box of these. But it's been fantastic, guys. It's been a great way to continue the series and sample, something from the classic line. Of course, as you've already seen, I've already done the Esplendidos, and that was just phenomenal, sublime. This is very, very good and really has more to give. Like I said, it's only been a week in my conditions, but a year, the 6 months to a year in my condition at 62, with this blend is just it's got greatness written all over it. So again, guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and continue on with what we've got going on for the rest of the month. We have just got some amazing stuff to still sample through in this month of Cohiba. So yeah, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and this has got really long, but join us on for the next one. Viva.